Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Davon in the flesh for another legendary video. Appreciate you guys coming through and show your love support. Don't forget to smash the like button to share this content. More importantly, let's go into in-depth review for WWE's Survivor Series that took place last night with implications leading up towards War Games for the men's and women's division. We kicked things off when it came to everything starting off with the women's division as we end up having the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Bianca Belair along with her partners Io Sky, Bailey, as well as Rhea Ripley and Naomi going into battle for War Games to take on the likes of the heel champions of Nia Jax as well as Liv Morgan, accompanied with Miss Money in the Bank Tiffany Stratton. We also have Raquel Rodriguez and Candice LeRae making their debuts for War Games. More importantly, this match was on par when it came to everything that took place, all the transition, a couple of box spots. More importantly, it was still entertaining from the women's division. I enjoyed everything that came to the combination of how things went smoothly when it came to the actual match. The faces came off with the victory as Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley and them sealed the fate of defeating the heels when it came to the actual match. I enjoyed the setup with the super riptide from the actual top ropes and landed and secured the victory over Liv Morgan for a future championship facing her at a later date. As of course, we know that Io Sky is a normal contender for the WWE Women's World Heavyweight Championship on the red brand. So she will be facing Liv Morgan first. But once things get cleared out, Rhea Ripley's right behind the heels of being the next woman for the actual match. Then we switch over to the WWE United States Championship, which had LA Knight defending his United States Championship against the likes of a brand new repackaged Shinsuke Nakamura, who was poised, ready to go to battle. More importantly, he stepped up to the plate, did what he needed to do to take care of business. More importantly, I enjoyed the aspect of the match through how everything took place. Of course, Nakamura was able to take advantage of everything, secure the victory. I love the way how the flow of the match went through the course of the evening. And we have a brand new United States champion with Shinsuke Nakamura now officially becoming a new United States champion for a third time. I'd like to know how you guys are feeling about it. Do you feel like this reign should be with a longevity, or do you feel like it should be a quick kind of turnaround and have be a transitional champion? But let's go ahead and switch gears up to the next final match tonight. It was a WWE Intercontinental Championship as the dogs were out tonight, as we had Braun Breaker defending the Intercontinental Championship against Luigi Kaiser, as well as Sheamus, and a banger for a banger title match. And these boys put on a clinic all the way down to the end, with Braun Breaker securing the victory with a massive spear on Sheamus after they focused on the ribs, took a part of him, and pretty much broke him down with the big man, Braun Breaker, retaining the championship. I loved everything about this match, and it truly delivered when it came to a triple threat. From my personal opinion, I look forward to seeing them making a rematch for this actual triple threat match. The chemistry was on par, and everything went smoothly through the course of the actual title match. We're going to switch gears over to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match as Finn Balor got involved, being a part of the match when it came to Gunther with a Survivor Series rematch against Damian Priest. This time, Gunther was the champion, and we had Finn Balor's involvement costing Damian Priest the WWE World Heavyweight Championship for a second time. But Gunther did not like the way how things went. He ended up selling a nice little boot directly to Finn Balor, who got involved. And pretty much Gunther put away Damian Priest with a sleeper and took advantage of the situation as he controlled majority of the match. The pace of the match was calm, cool, and collective. The fans were chanting this was awesome. And it was great for what it was when it came to an actual big title match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Props up to both men for putting on a clinic. More importantly, great A1 selling when it came to Damian Priest. And I enjoyed the course of how the world title match went. But now we're going to have a triple threat match with Gunther in the middle of it between Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Are we going to get the Demon returning? And as well, where does the pieces when it comes to Damian Priest after momentum of pick up the wins and now I'm back on a losing streak? Where does he go from here? Then we get to the main event of the night. The OG Bloodline versus the New Wave Bloodline. Team Roman Reigns versus Team Solo Sikoa. Everything about this match really was a home run. It delivered with everything that took place. More importantly, we had on the OG side of things for the participants, we had Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and our rebel CM Punk. For the new bloodline we had on the card, we end up having Solo Sikoa, who currently has the Ula Fala as being the tribal chief. He had not only Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Jacob Fatu, who was the MVP of the night, as well as the big man Bronson Reed. Through the course of the match, it was everything you could have asked for, plus more. This match was smash mouth. I think it did justice. I think it beat last year's War Games, and the men's division lit up to it and did their thing tonight on Survivor Series through how everything took place. But more importantly, things really had some nice little spots, including Bronson Reed. My apologies. Pretty much did a dive off the top of the cage, crashing down through the table after CM Punk saved Roman Reigns from a tsunami that pretty much could have sailed his fate, but pretty much helped him out of the situation. On the other side, Jimmy Uso did the same thing, doing a Uso splash on the outside and crashing down below to take a part of Jacob Fatu, who was a massive distraction through the course of the match, pretty much showing his all and pretty much controlling his momentum through the course of how things broke down. But the ending came to a nice seal of the fate as the OGs were standing tall. Roman Reigns was able to seal the fate with a spear, but he still showed love towards Solo Sikoa. He was trying to embrace him in his arms and tell him, just come home and just let this situation be abolished or pretty much just squash the beef. But Solo wanted to go on his high horse. He got super kicked as well as haluva kicked. He got GTS and speared to seal the fate of the OGs, reigning supreme for this actual war as it continues to go on through the battle. The war is not over, but the battle was won as Roman Reigns and the other original bloodline stand tall along the lights with CM Punk and raising up that one. Where does things continue to pick up from here? Where's this main course of the Ula Fala comes into play? Will Solo Sikoa set up for a singles match against Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble, or will it be set up for January 6th for Netflix debut directly at Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California? But in overall, I enjoyed everything that took place, besides a couple of botches through the course of how everything broke down. But more overall, I may give it a 4.2 out of 5 stars. It was a solid pay-per-view, and everything was smooth when it came to Survivor Series just on its own. But in general, we had a couple of injuries that took place through the course of the night. The first injury ended up being Bronson Reed. He suffered an ankle twist, so he's going to be out maybe for a couple of weeks to get that iced up and squared away. And then Jimmy Uso broke his toe doing the Uso splash off the top. That was a serious drop when it came to both competitors, but they're currently going to be out for a little bit of time to rest up, ice up, lick their wounds, and come back stronger than ever. But in overall, I appreciate you guys enjoying this in-depth review for WWE Survivor Series for War Games. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. More importantly, until the next episode, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.